Hey there, let's look into the question for this video. This is going to be our input data frame and this is going to be our output data frame. So input data frame has 4 columns. So basically it has the details of the employee number, name, salary and department number. And in the output data frame, we have 2 extra columns. So the first column is next highest. What does that mean? So it simply means that for each employee, for that particular department, we want to also say the next highest salary. For example, Radha salary is 3,000, the department number is 10. So what's the next highest salary in department 10? So it's 2,000. So here we are showing the next highest salary in department 10. Now Krishna, again the department is 10. So what's the next highest salary? It's Rama. So that's the next highest salary. Okay. For Rama, again, the salary of Rama is 1,000. The next highest salary is 0. Why? Because we do not have the next highest salary because Rama has the lowest salary, as you can see on my screen. So what we have to do is we have to show 0 over here. Instead of null, we want to show 0 over here. Okay. So moving ahead, for the department number 20, we have also done the same thing. I hope I'm clear with the next highest column. Okay, let's quickly look into the salary difference column. Now, this is a very simple one. So all we are doing is we are simply subtracting the salary of the employee with that of the next highest salary. So 3,000 minus 2,000 is 1,000 and so on and so forth. So I hope I'm clear with the question. Let's quickly look into the code part of it. Again, I have the list of the data and with the help of create data frame, I'm creating a data frame. And here is the data frame. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use window class in order to create the window on which I'm going to apply the window function. So what I mean to say is that here, if you see, I'm importing window class from the window module. Now using this window class, I'm simply creating the window. So what is my window specification? If I show it to you. So my window specification is department number. So I'm simply partitioning it by department number. So we are creating the window. So what we are doing is we are creating the window. So we are partitioning by department number. So this is one window and this is one window. Also, we are sorting it using order by. So we are sorting it in descending order. So here, this is what our first window would be because I can see that the salary is already sorted. So we are sorting it in descending order, and what we are sorting it as per the salary column. So this is our first window and this is our second window. Now once we have the windows ready, then we apply the window functions to it. So it's very simple, guys. Just remember that you need to have the window ready, and once you have the window ready, then you simply add window functions in order to get the output. So that's what we are going to do. Over here, you can see that we have created the window specification using the window class and the methods of the window class. So we are first partitioning it by department number, and then we are also sorting it by salary column, and it's in the descending order. So if I show you the API doc, here you can see that this is a class, this is a class, and in this class we have all these methods. So we are using the partition by method. Also we are using the order by method. So it's a simple one if you see. Now once we have the window specification, okay, once we have the window ready, then what we do is we use the functions, window functions, in order to calculate the result. So here we are using with column in order to create a new column because there's a new column. We have given the name to the new column. Very simple. Okay, then this is what? This is a window function lead, and we are using lead and we are simply passing salary to it and what? 1. So what lead would do? Once we have this window, okay, once we have this window, lead function simply takes the next value and will simply give it over here in the new column. So that's the use of the lead function. You can check in the API docs that what's the use of the lead function and how you can use it, what's the syntax of it. Also, if you see in the second parameter, we have given one. So what does this one means? It means you are moving to the next record, right? So I just move to the next record. So one means the next step, the next record. If I give two, it means over here, it means this record then. So I've given one, it means the very next record. Okay, I hope I'm clear with this part. All right, so this is done, this is done. Now what we are going to do is, I'm going to quickly show you the results. Perfect. We have got the results. As you can see, we have got this column and we are getting the next highest salary. So it looks fine, but there is one problem. The problem is that here we are getting null, and that's not the requirement. In our case, what we want is we want zero over here. So what we are going to do is, I'll paste some code. So what we are going to do is we are going to modify this column that we just created. So here again, we are going to make use of with column, the name of the column that we want to modify. And then using when, what we are checking that it has a null value, then we simply want it to replace it to 0. And if it's non-null, then we simply want to show the next highest salary. Yeah, so what we have done is we have made use of when function in order to see if the column has null value or not. So whenever null, I'm repeating it, we are going to add 0 to it, to 0 to this column, and when not null, then we are going to add the next highest salary to this column. Okay, the original value to this column. Okay, now once we have this, then what we are doing is we are also computing the difference. Now that's a very simple one. Again, it's a new column. So the cliche steps, we are going to make use of with column in order to add a new column. And then the name of the column. And here we are simply subtracting the two columns. So I hope I'm good with it. Let me quickly show you the results. Now you can see that we have got the results, the expected results, and we are good. There's There's a Spark SQL way of also doing it. And here I have written the code where I'm using SQL in order to get the results. But usually I have seen that when interviewers ask you to write the code, the PySpark code, they expect you to write the code in this format, not in this format. So here is the code. You can check it on my screen. It's a simple one. So we are having two new columns apart from all the columns from the original data frame. So all the columns from the table. Because why table? Because now it's a view. If you see, I have created the view, temporary view from the data frame with the name EMP. So it's like a table only. Okay. And then I have to add two new columns. So the first column is next highest. And the second column is the difference between the salary and the next highest. So it's a simple one. And if I execute it, it will show us the results. We are good. So as you can see that it was quite easy, but still I've seen a lot of students, they uh, couldn't answer this question, and the only reason is lack of practice. Otherwise, very simple. You create the window specification first. You have the window, then just run a window function on the top of the window specification. Very simple. So that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Meet you in the next one.